Hello, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Federica and I'm a yoga instructor living in London. So this week we are going through creatively sequenced Sun Salutations. The video is meant to be uploaded daily and I really do apologize if you're following along the first 3 days. My camera had a technical issue, it died mid-recording. You will remember that from the third day because I used a footage from my archives to finish off the video. And I couldn't figure out what was wrong with my camera. I'm not very technically talented or knowledgeable. And eventually I figured it out. I just need to buy brand new batteries because they just weren't functioning anymore. My old ones, I couldn't recharge them anymore or anything. So I thought the fault was the camera, but luckily it was just the batteries themselves. So we're back on track and that's why we are delayed in the uploads. But rest assured, we are going to go through the remaining 4 days of this week's sequence. So just carry on with day 4 up until day 7. Doesn't matter, it's not going to be on a Thursday or Friday, and then eventually if you want to come back to it in the future, then you can use this for your whole week of a practice, Monday to Sunday. If this sounds interesting to you, then stick along. Make sure you have a mat laid out if you got one, and maybe a block or two. You can always substitute your blocks with something of a similar shape. Before we jump right in, disclaimers as always are linked below. I put them on the screen as well, but just use your common sense. This is a video recording. I can't see the way you're practicing, so this is a general guideline, but you should listen to your own body, to your own cues, and if you've got any kind of conditions such as pregnancies or anything else in your body that might limit your practice, please do speak to your healthcare provider before starting your practice, just to make sure that you know what it's safe for you to do in your body or what modifications you should be taking specifically for yourself. And without further ado, let's jump right in. One thing I forgot to mention is you might also benefit from having a cushion, a blanket or a towel below your knees for positions when we are kneeling. Or you could equally just create a fold in your mat in the middle of it to add extra padding for your knees when we are kneeling in case your knees are sensitive. Alright, we're going to be starting off in a seated meditation or breathwork practice. You could sit up on your block or two. You can create a little towel. There's different ways you could sit. You could sit essentially kneeling, so legs are folding. If you again have sensitive knees or ankles, you can add padding below your legs. Your hands can rest onto your thighs or onto your body. You could also stay cross-legged or in an easy pose. Again, you can use your props to elevate your hips. This is quite nice to add that tall seat supports the hips slightly tilting forward, which will then support the spine. So wherever you like to be, close your eyes and take a moment to breathe in all the way. And release all the way. One more time. In all the way. And out all the way. Allow your breath to settle and just move in its own pace, without trying to change or control yourself, the way you breathe or the way you feel. So if you can take this moment to observe what's going on within, physically and mentally, spiritually, what's happening in your body and your mind and your heart. And then the theme behind today's practice, as I said, is looking at twists. So we will be invigorating, revitalizing our solar plexus chakra. So we will be twisting a lot, creating energy, sort of cleansing and rinsing out anything stagnant from the body. So maybe if there's something stagnant physically, like a place of tension, or maybe there's a stagnant thought in your mind, this would be a great point of focus for you today, an intention to be releasing from. Not necessarily pushing it away, but just giving it permission to release. And if you wish, instead of it, you can invite something else in. Maybe love or gratitude, strength. So just breathing in and out with your intention in mind. On your exhales, you're letting go, and on your inhales, you're bringing in the energy you need. Maybe even visualizing a warm ball of energy in your belly as your intention, and on every inhale you can imagine it's expanding and growing through your body. Maybe even creating these ripples of vibration going through. Perhaps that sense of lightness and slight excitement for the moment that you are in. We're going to finish this with a few rounds of breathing into count. So we'll be using box breathing. It's great for focus. So we'll breathe in for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and hold for 4. We'll just do 2 rounds. So I'm going to count down the first one for you to get your rhythm going. So take a normal breath in and a normal breath out. And then start to breathing through your nose for 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 4, 3, 2, and 1, hold, 4, 3, 2, and 1, continue in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, last hold for 4. And breathe again in your normal pace. You take a deeper breath in and out through your nose. On your exhales, you can start to breathe to the back of your throat, creating that warmth, that little bit of a sound in there, called Ujjayi breath. And then slowly you're going to start to blink our eyes open, maybe start to wiggle through your fingers, shake out your arms, your neck, your shoulders. You can also wiggle the legs a little bit, maybe rock them side to side a few times. Awesome. And then we're going to come down to all fours. So move your props out of the way. Bring your hands below. Bring your wrists below your shoulders, spread the fingers nice and wide, knees below the hips, maybe tuck toes for more support. And then we're going to start to lift and round into our cat-cow. So with your exhale, you drop the belly, look forward, lift the chest, lift the tailbone. Exhale, round away. Just a few of these, let's say about 5, maybe even moving the neck in any other direction. You can also shuffle the hips in different directions. Moving into your breath. Last couple. Amazing. And then we're going to stay on all fours once again. If you want padding below the knees, keep it there. We're going to reach the right arm up. We're going towards our thread the needles. You're going to take a dynamic variation. So with your exhale, you're going to draw your right arm underneath the left. Pull out through the fingertips out to the side, but keep on hovering the shoulder of the mat. On your inhale, you push through the left hand, rise back up where we met. And repeat. Exhale, thread to the side, inhale, lift. Right next, you're going to have 3 more. I'm just going to turn to give you a different side. Very good. Really pulling through the fingertips. Awesome. On that last round, you're going to release all the way down to the ground. You're going to relax the shoulders to the mat and relax the head to the ground. You can have your left hand by your face where it is. You can also reach it to the top of the room or reach it up to the ceiling. From that ceiling position, you can even bind it. So you can bend the left elbow, tuck it around the lower back or the hip. Draw the left shoulder back in space and look up to the ceiling. There were 2 breaths here. In for 2. Out for 2. In for 1. Out for 1. Drop your left hand by your face. Push to rise. Reach your right hand one more time to the ceiling. And exhale, drop the right hand down, switching sides. Inhale, left arm reaches. Exhale, thread the needle dynamically, lift on your inhale. Exhale, thread. Very good. You got 3 more. Keep on going. Amazing. On that 5th round, we're going to release to the mat. So drop your left shoulder, relax it down, relax the cheek, adjust the right hand wherever you want it to be. And then inhale for 2. Exhale for 2. Inhale for 1. Exhale for 1. Drop your right hand by your face and lift on your next inhale. Very good. So we're going to tuck the toes and send the hips all the way back for your active child's pose. With your inhale, you're looking forward. Find a supported plank variation. So if your knees are this high like mine, this is still essentially a tabletop. You need to step your hands even further forward, lean further out. So now I have a strong line from the head towards my knees. Exhale to your supported chaturanga. So knees down chaturanga. You still want to control the movement like you want to resist the ground. Very good. Inhale, lift the chest. Baby cobra, pull the chin forward. Exhale, lower, awesome. Rise into your downward facing dog. Take about 3 breaths here. Nicely pushing down through the fingertips. You can pedal your downward dog here. You can shake out your head. Another invitation today in the theme of twists is stepping the feet really nice and wide to the corners of your mat. And then you're going to reach your left hand to grab anywhere on that right leg. Can be behind the knee or ankle, wherever you get to. And then pull underneath that right armpit. Breathe in. And up. And switch left hand down. Right hand grabs the left leg, really pull underneath. Breathe in. And up. Awesome. You can repeat one more time each side. And then the other side. Awesome. From that downward dog, gaze forward, start to tiptoe all the way to the front of the mat. Forward fold here. You can sway side to side as always if you want to jiggle, shake out any tension. Maybe take some bends into the knees so you can start to break down through the feet evenly. And then with your inhale, you're going to rise through flexion. So round the spine, lift yourself all the way up, roll out the shoulders, and right away reach the arms over the head. Exhale, draw the hands to your heart space or by your side into your mountain pose. Take a breath in. And now we are setting up to fold again. So inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, hinge from the hips, fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. We're going to take a little bit more active for the first round. Slightly bend the knees. You can reach the arms forward for extra challenge. It's like you want to push the crown of the head to the front of the room and the tailbone, the butt to the back. Very good. For 3, 2, and 1. Left hand to the mat or onto a block. Bend into the left knee and reach your right hand up. Very good. On your exhale, circle the right hand down, reach the left hand up. And repeat one more time to each side. Very good. Now you're going to move your boat out of the way, step all the way back, plank. Taking your chaturanga, supported chaturanga, or knees just chin is that gliding through motion. So whichever you prefer. And on your exhale, you move back, downward facing dog. Now again, you can take any of the first 2 variations we've done. You can pedal the feet, stay still, or you can take your twist. And other twist here would be join the big toes together, and then take your right foot in front of the left, crossing it out, that right foot to the left side of your mat. I know it's a lot of right and left. You're going to tilt your heels inwards and down. And re-push into your arms. You're going to feel a lovely stretch on your back. And roll onto the balls of the feet, untangle the feet. Big toes are touching. Then cross the left foot to the right side of your mat. Tilt the feet in and down and push through the hands. Untangle. Very nice. Gaze to front, step or walk to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, and rise back into that halfway lift that we just done. So bend the knees slightly, stay flat to the ground for 3, 2, and 1. Push the left, release. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, step or hop back. Very good. Take your flow of your choice, with control, with your breath. Meeting in downward facing dog. Very nice. Again, you can stay still. You can take any of the variations we've done. You've got about 5 breaths here. If you're staying still, see if you can stick the tailbone up to the ceiling and really push down for the fingertips as well. Very nice. So we're going to gaze to the top of the mat. We're going to finish up this salutation A's. Jump or hop. Halfway lift and push to left. Right away into your standing position. Take a couple breaths here to settle. And then we're going to come into a chair pose. So you're going to bend your knees and you're going to sweep your arms. My invitation for you is, remember what we've done, I think on day 2, we used a block between the thighs. We actually done it yesterday as well. Who am I kidding? It's to find more engagement into your quads and into your glutes. It's a great cue. Don't forget that if your knees are together, your feet are together. So the knees are traveling anywhere across the midline of your feet at any depth. And then you are sitting into your heels. Think about you pushing the hips down and chest, sending the chest forward. It can help you to counterbalance and go even lower. Very good. Nice activation here. You got it. Give me a smile. I know it's hard. 3. And 2. And 1. You're going to move the block out of the way. Keep the engagement in the legs. You're going to reach to the right arm behind you. Open twist. And forward. Reach to the left. And forward. You're going to repeat a few times. See if you can really draw your gaze where your hand is going. And see if you can twist from the thoracic spine so the hips are steady facing forward. Your thoracic spine is your upper half of your spine. Very good. Next, we're going to look to the right. We're going to hold it here. Take the hands into your prayer and hinge forward. We're going to tuck the elbow on the outside of the knee. Don't worry if the left one goes forward, that's fine. Really push into it, and instead I'd like you to focus on bringing the hands towards the heart center. So you're lifting out of the hands, the shoulder is going back, maybe gaze up. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Then lift your left heel off the mat. It's the other leg. You're going to gaze down. You're going to walk that left foot back, or you're going to shoot it back. Aha. Push, push into your hands. Feel it. Good. You got it. 2. And 1. You're going to lift up into the open twist. You're going to draw the left hand down. This is your easy twist. Can be on the ground or on a mat. On the ground or on a mat. That's the same thing. Or on a block. Right hand up. Breathe. You're going to feel your glute. Maybe your IT band. You can take some pulses. Got 2 more breaths. Wonderful. Draw your right hand down and take a big step back into your downward dog or 3-legged downward dog for extra challenge. And take a flow from here. So ripple into that plank or 3-legged plank. Bend the elbows, chaturanga. Tap the back foot down if it was in the air and tuck the other one. Lift out from the heart. Your hips are hovering in your upward dog. You're pushing against the hands, lifting the chin. Exhale, roll the way back. Or tuck your toes, downward dog. Gaze to the front, big breath in. And hop to the front. Inhale, halfway lift, sweep the arms. I know it's going to be a little bit hard because we're going through right into the second side. You're going to take that open twist to the left, to the right, to the left, and the right. And then we're going to go to the left. You're going to hold it out here. I'm going to turn around for you. We're going to pull through the back hand, then close the hands into a prayer. You're going to lean down, hook the elbow on the outside of your leg, and really push, push, push into it. Very good. Maybe gaze up. Maybe shoulder a little bit further back on the left side. Very good. 1 more breath. Bring your gaze down. Lift your right heel slightly off the mat. Either glide it, walk it, or big shoot back into a lunge position. We push into your hands so you find a strong lift out through the arms. The glutes are working. I know. 1 more breath. We're going to lift up into open twist in that lunge. So pull the arms apart. Pull, pull, pull. Reach for the back hand. Very good. And then exhale. We're going to bring the right hand down onto the ground or onto the block. And the left hand is reaching up. Breathe into the side of the left leg. You got it. You can take pulses. 2 more breaths. You are doing fabulous. And bring your left hand down. Stepping back, 3-legged downward dog or normal downward dog. Into plank, exhale to chaturanga. Tap the back foot down, open the chest. Exhale, maybe child's pose, maybe downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. So taking almost this reverse variation to our Bs, our salutation Bs, instead of going through your vinyasa flow into a warrior position, we are going from the chair into a lunging position, and then we're going through our vinyasa. So we're working slightly backwards today. Trust the process, just breathe. Awesome, you're gonna lift up on your next inhale. We have one more round. You're gonna reach to the front of the mat, either step or hop. Inhale, halfway lift flat back, and push to rise. Sit into your chair. You got it. Right away, hands to prayer, look to your right, hook your elbow, and shoot the left leg back. Very good. Inhale, lift. So we're just doing it a little bit faster. Open twist. Draw the left hand down, right hand up. Easy twist. Very good. Now draw the right hand down, pivot the back heel down, and lift up warrior two. Breathe. You got it. 2 and 1. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to bring the left hand down, right hand up. Very good. But this time you're going to add a revolved half moon, so standing balance. You can have the hand on the ground or onto a block, but step it forward and glide the left foot slightly in. So there's a smaller gap between the 2 feet. Now you're in a better position over that right leg and the left shoulder, and you're going to push the left heel up in the air. Keep the foot flexed. Doesn't have to go high, but keep it active like you're pushing into a wall. Still draw the right arm up. Sometimes what helps is actually taking a bind here, so hooking the right hand around the lower back. Breathe. For extra strength, bend the 2 knees into that Shiva squat. We've done this before. Bend and extend. You've got 3 more breaths, either stillness or your Shivas. Very good. And then big step behind you and step all the way back. Again, take a flow from your normal plank or free-legged plank or kneeling plank. And we're going to meet all the way back. Maybe child's pose to reset for a few breaths, or downward dog to keep it a little bit more active. Very good. And then gaze to the front, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, right away into a chair. Very good. Take your hands in a prayer, look to the left and hook the elbow. Gaze down, take a big step back into that twisted lunge. Very good. Open twist here. Exhale, right hand drops down. Easy twist. And then the left hand goes down to tap the back heel to the mat, setting up for warrior two. Inhale, rise. Go about 3 breaths here. Push the outer edge of the front back foot. And front knee, good lunge over the middle side of your foot. Very good. Exhale. Back into that easy twist. Right hand down, roll to both the back foot, left hand up. Very good. Whew. We're going to come into that revolved half moon. So back foot needs to come in closer, right foot needs to go in forward. Either on a block or onto the ground. Let me show you the block variation just in case it wasn't completely clear. It's got different heights. So lean forward, glide the right foot back, left hand is up, keep the twist. And then push the foot up. Doesn't matter how high, but keep it active, active, active. Very good. Either holding or Shiva squats. Very good. One more. And take a big step down, move your hands down, move your block out of the way. From your plank, take your flow, maybe knees down. And push all the way back. Exhale. Big inhale. Big sigh out. Wonderful. And then we're going to lift up and find the seat in the middle of the mat. So step forward, bring your hips down. You're going to take a figure 4, take your right heel on your right ankle on top of your left thigh. Lay down onto the mat and we're going to drop the legs as they are in this shape all the way to your right side. So essentially the right ankle is on top, weighing the left knee down. Arms open wide, maybe gaze to the left. So you can start to slow down your breath. Long exhales. Maybe eyes closed, relaxing the jaw. Perhaps even starting to come back to your intention from the start. So if you can, again, picture or feel that sensation of light coming from your belly. vibrating through the body, recharging it with your intention. One more full breath in and out. Awesome. Lift the legs up, and then we're going to keep this position, loop the hands through the left, to grab the left leg. Maybe pull more, maybe just keep it a little bit more relaxed. And release. We're going to switch legs. So left ankle on your right thigh, figure four shape, and then drop the legs to the left. So your left ankle is weighing down your right leg. Open the arms apart in any shape, maybe head tilts to the right, a very subtle version of a twist. Starting to relax your weight all the way down. Give yourself this permission of softening and melting into the mat. Amazing. When you're inhale, lift the legs, keep that figure four, loop your hands to grab to increase the stretch into your glutes. And then release. Wonderful. Keep the feet nice and wide apart, or the legs side to side in your windshield wipers a few times. Or you can also hug your knees into your chest and rock around to massage the back that way. And I'm going to rock up and down into seat to end our practice. Unless you prefer to stay in corpse pose, then please lay down on the ground. Finding a seat that is comfortable. Once again, you might want to bring support below your seat at any height. If you want, before you come into your seated meditation, draw your arms behind you, pull the hands down, lift the chest, lift from the sternum. And your exhale, bow forward, so round the head, round the spine down, head down, arms can pull through. And release. Awesome. In your seated meditation, maybe hands onto your lap or onto your body. If you're laying down, limbs apart, any distance. Starting as always with a deep breath in, long let go. Maybe noticing any vibrations going on in your body from the flow that we've just done. Maybe that sensation of feeling invigorated, revitalized, really just alive. And then bringing forward the appreciation for that, feeling that buzz, that excitement for life. And then finding the beauty in softness and just sitting with what you feel without a need to act on it. Just embracing it. See if you can start to detach even from those sensations, allowing everything to almost become just a background accessory to your experience. Drawing your awareness a little bit deeper within. This place of stillness and calm. Almost like the bottom of the ocean. The top might have big waves. Drawing all the way down, deep dive. Deep down within. And then staying in that space of stillness. I'm going to take those 2 rounds of box breathing again. Starting with a normal inhale in through the nose and out through the nose. And then breathing for 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, out, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold, 4, 3, 2, 1, in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4, and allow your breath to flow. Bring your hands to your heart space to connect with yourself, either one on top of the other, or seal your palms on your jaw and slightly bow your chin down. Take a minute to give gratitude towards yourself, towards each other, our practice, our community. Honoring the space you are in, physically in your body, in the room, but also energetically in this world, in this universe. And let's deal with one deep breath in and a big sigh out. Lift your hands to your third eye and then we bow to each other. Thank you so much for joining me. You did wonderful. See you in the next one. Alright, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope to see you back for day 5. Tomorrow we will be looking at hip mobility. So we will be strengthening and working on our flexibility as well. So if this sounds great, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, hit the bell button, come back tomorrow. As always, you can follow me on Instagram to stay in loop with my in-person classes, other uploads and other fun things I do. So my handle is Fredrika Pinter on all of my socials. You can also grab me a coffee if you'd like on buymeacoffee.com, all linked below. And this studio, in case you were wondering where I am, it's called Chalk W1 and I'm in Piccadilly Circus, London. So if you're ever around the area, come down and practice with me. This is in Hotel Zedville. So you can access this via ClassPass as well or as a hotel guest. Alright, see you then. Bye!